What up, Instagram and YouTube? It's your boy Salty Red Corn, and I'm back with another ill-prepared knife review video. And today I want to talk about the Red Horse Knives hellrazor. Alright, this is definitely an interesting looking blade, so let's dive right into it and talk about some of the details. It's obviously it's unique, right? This is like a take on a pocket straight razor. Alright, it's definitely unique. The first time I ever saw it, I didn't really like it. I thought it was kind of gimmicky. Some friends told me that it's actually a really good knife, and they weren't lying. So some of those reasons are it has a nice belly on it. Okay, this has a nice belly on it. It's going to be good for food prep, even everyday cutting like boxes and stuff like that. It's very, very slicey. The blade steel is S35 VN. All right, they may or may not have some different steels available. I'm not 100% sure. I think they make other knives, but this is the main folder that they focus on. Some of the nice details about the blade are this nice crown spine. I like the crown spine. I like the grinds. All right. It's done very, very nicely. All right. I think they focus, since this is their only folding knife, that they focus on the details. All right. This is sort of the base model. All right. So S35 VN, black G10. Right. We have some nice little pops of color here. There's a G10 ring around the pivot, and it's red. Okay. It is a captured pivot. The hardware is very minimal, and from what I can tell, the hardware is done very nicely. It looks crisp, right? It looks even, it looks straight. I like that. The pocket clip definitely leaves a lot to be desired for me. Okay, I believe it's a titanium pocket clip, or it could just be bead blasted steel. I don't have a magnet on me, I'm not 100% sure, but it's kind of just a weird shape. It doesn't necessarily, yeah, it does. It causes a hot spot here with this little upsweep or duck bill, if you want to call it. I think they could have easily done a deep carry here, and it just would have been a lot better. Stainless steel liners. It is a liner lock. The liners are really milled out pretty nicely. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 large circles milled out here, and there are 4 large circles milled out on the liner side. All right, the edges of the liner lock are knocked down pretty good, and there is some jimping on them, but it's very subtle, so it doesn't necessarily hurt your finger if you got like a little soft finger problem going on. I hear that a lot in the EDC world. People got some sensitive fingers. All right, so this isn't going to hurt your sensitive fingers. Thumb stud deployment. The action is crazy. All right, it flies out like a rocket with very little effort. The detent's tuned really nicely. It runs on bearings, so you can see that it shuts nice too. It's got that nice drop shutty action that we all, like, or most of you like. So that's really good. Some nice drop shutty action, bearings, external stop pin. Overall clean looking shape. All right, it's not going to take up a lot of room in the pocket whatsoever. It's a unique design, so when you pull it out, people are probably going to be scared of this knife. It just kind of looks menacing. It kind of throws back to the days of, like, New York 70s straight razor, that kind of thing. So it's probably a little intimidating. This is probably as tactical as you're going to get for a straight razor knife. All right. I think that the materials are good here. I know that they do some more high-end versions in like marbled carbon fiber and stuff like that. I even saw a Jeremy Sears or whatever the dude's name is, who's got a really cool YouTube channel. He talks about knives and all types of man stuff. They did a custom limited run with him, and there's 2. There's a full brass, and then there's a kind of a plain one, and then there's a fully engraved brass one that's hand engraved. I think those are wicked cool. They're like 500 bucks, probably worth every penny. I think these things come around somewhere in the mid 200s. All right, they start in the mid 200s, probably 230, 240 for the base model, and then upwards from there if you want to upgrade the materials. Very cool. I don't know who the OEM is for these guys, but it's nicely done. It's definitely nicely done. And it's just unique. If you're one of those people that just want something unique and you want to be different, you can do that with this knife and still have a useful blade. I like the, I guess you'd call it a sharpening choil. I think it's just part of the design, but you know, nice sharpening choil. So this is going to be not too hard to sharpen. And S35VN is a good choice for that. It's not super hard to sharpen and it keeps an edge for quite a while. So that's cool. The grinds are nice and straight, and the blade stock's pretty thin down here. If you can see there, it's done nicely, is what I'm trying to get at here. Minimal branding here, right? Red Horse Knife Works, S35VN here. I think that this might be a production number. It says 1308, so maybe this is the 1308th blade that they made. So yeah, I think this is a neat piece. I think it's probably worth trying if it's something that you're interested in, attracted to aesthetically. This was sent in by Shield Arms. He absolutely loves this. This made his top 5 for 2021. So I was curious about it. He said, "Let me send it to you, dude. You'll be pleasantly surprised." So I am pleasantly surprised with this. A couple upgrades I think they should do. I think they should do a deep carry clip ASAP. Number 1. Do a deep carry clip because it's not hard on this knife and you guys could do it, okay? Number 1. Other than that, man, I don't really see too much to upgrade. It's got nice jimping here on the top. The ergonomics are actually very good. Very good, right? There is not really a choke up. If you're skilled, you can definitely get your finger here and choke up on it, you know, but it's not really made for that. But in the standard carry or the standard holding position, hand position, it's definitely good. Feels very, very good. So I can appreciate the ergonomics here. All right, so this is the Red Horse Knives hellrazor. All right, let's talk about my carry. This is a G-Shock DW5600E. This is not an expensive watch. You guys can pick this up for 40 bucks, 30 bucks. Super good, totally customizable. You can get titanium kits, you can get stainless kits, you can get different you know, jelly straps, rubber straps, you can get titanium bezels, you can get all types of cool stuff for this watch. And awesome piece, love it. I got a new knife in. This is the Axial Gear Shift Warncliffe S35VN DLC blade, right? Super duper excited for this knife, dude. I love this configuration. I love the DLC. I love the blacked out everything, dude. I absolutely love this one. The Warncliffe blade is super useful, right? I've been using it since it came out of my pocket. I can see myself carrying this for the foreseeable future. The nice Axial Gear logo and the USA flag, man, made in the United States. The action is just getting better and better and better. The more that they produce of these, dude, this thing is on point. Super on point. Love this thing. So I'm going to do a review on that pretty soon. I'm also carrying the Axial Gear pinch bar, titanium Cerakote black, and the Olight i3T EOS in green. My firearm today, I don't have one on my person right now because I'm just in my yard, right? But it's the Taurus GC3 with the Olight mini balder in a Kydex sheath. I just found this kicking around in a junk car that I have in the back lot. Grumman. It's a Grumman. Those of you that are from Long Island, you're going to know this name. This is a Grumman, you know, little money clip with a fingernail file and a small blade on it. This is manufactured by Zippo in Bradford, Pennsylvania. So I thought this was a pretty cool find. Some of you guys are really going to appreciate it. Some of you aren't, but I thought that was cool, and I got it in my pocket. Also on my belt, I have the Bark River, and I've been really using this thing. It's dirty. I got to go inside and wash it. The Bark River, Little Creek, CPM 3V. This is a Christmas present from Shield Arms, dude. I've been so grateful to have this knife, and I use it all the time. It's a stout little piece. Really can't beat this knife. This is a fantastic, you know, it's beefy, it's tiny. It's like everything you want in a small fixed blade. I love that. All right. Mammoth headgear, mountain trucker hat. I promise I'm getting a new one soon. My kids have been stepping all over this thing, and it's just now starting to get a little deformed, but still good enough to wear. Axial hooked me up with a brand new shirt, 2XL Axial gear, right? With the flag on it, made in the United States. Shout out to Axial Gear. Thank you guys so much. I have a really cool Axial video coming up very soon. I have all the Shift blade shapes here right now. Some of them are on loan. Some of them were sent by Axel. And some of them I bought with my own money. So that's coming up. I'm going to do an Axial Shift blade shape comparison, shootout, so to speak. All right. So, I don't know, if you like this kind of video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and tell your boy, Salty Red Corn, what you want to see. I'm going to do my best to make it happen, my very, very best, all right? It snowed this morning. It started to warm up. All the snow melted. So until next time, stay safe, stay warm, stay sharp. Peace out.